Coffee with Chloe in the morning. And I'm Chloe. This is my coffee. I finally have coffee again, so you're welcome, or thank you to me. I don't know. My tooth's been hurting for a while. Been taking some pills for that. I think I had an infection. So thank you, Samtoshi F. Baby, for the suggestion to actually take my antibiotics, and that has been helping. So antibiotics are done. I'm back to my coffee, brushing my teeth like 7 times a day still. And so yeah, let's go through what I do to leverage Web3 tech for social good. I generally leverage Web3 tech on the Near protocol chain. So this is the Near wallet, wallet.near.org. If you go to a different URL, it might not be the right place. So wallet.near.org is the place to be. We're using the full screen OBS once again. I do need a second monitor eventually for this to make it a bit more efficient, but it looks like it's working for now. Marmaj token, 1211. Near, 1569, coming down a little bit. And Pixel token continuing to dump. I don't even know who's holding these tokens anymore to dump them, but they are still getting dumped, which I find very interesting. I wonder who's selling all these tokens. I could start following. So for example, what I do in my Telegram is I track all the transactions that go through, what's it called? The Marmaj token. So you'll see, well, these aren't showing them right here. So any transaction with the Marmaj token, I can kind of track them on Telegram and see what's happening. Also, any transactions that happen with the Marmaj DAO, I also get notifications about that as well. But it's a pretty cool way to kind of keep up with what's happening. So I could do the same thing for the Pixel token and start seeing who's trading, who's selling, who's getting the rewards. Yeah, if you would like to do that, please feel free. All you'd have to do is click this button here, get the Pixel token address, okay? And then you could just type it in, okay? So now it's gonna add tracking for that token. And I'm pretty sure if I type it again, no. Okay, now we're gonna teach you how to remove tracking for an account. Oops. So we're just gonna scroll to the very top. We have a lot of, is this just from April? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Way too many. Just type in near account. Oh no. Or, oh. Stop. Ooh. Stop this. Oh gosh. How do you remove something for tracking? Ugh. Okay. This is gonna be like one of those things. Stop. Hashtag stop. It won't let me do that either. Oh no. So now I'm tracking Pixel token by accident in this bot, even though I don't want it to. And I'm pretty sure it used to give instructions for how to use the bot. But because I have so many messages, okay, let's search. We can search by date, okay? We've been using this bot for a while, but maybe if we just go to like, yeah, start. So it says, send an account name and the bot will notify these transactions. List of account. To disable, send command off. Okay. We did it! Okay, I don't want to track it. As you can see, within a few seconds, we got a bunch of notifications. I don't want to be following everything that Pixel token does. That's a bit too much for me. Anyways, let's move into one of the Pixel Dapps games where you can use Pixel tokens. And so at first we play just to level up our Gobbler. As you can see, Gobbler is quite weak. It dies totally normal. We get a little bit of experience. Then we go to our second team normally, which is 1, 2, 3. I might start doing it this way. So the way I used to do it was I would play my weakest team first to level up the Gobbler. Then I would play my strongest team, hoping that I would win, but only one or none of my pets would die. So let's see how it goes. So our goal here is that, okay, none or one of our pets dies, awesome. So now we're getting to play multiple times while we still have backup players. So we're playing our strongest team, right? But one of our teammates might die along the way, but that's okay. We can replace it with a little bit of a weaker team. What this does is it does not help me necessarily have my strongest team up forever or last. What it does do is give me the chance of the most wins in a certain play period, right? Because now I'm getting all these wins, all these wins, all these wins, and realistically, my second team would have already died, right? My second team would have already lost, and I would have had to put a stronger teammate in there, and I would have lost along the way. Now what's happening is we have our strongest team. We're able to win consecutive matches over and over and over and over again. And if by chance, hopefully we get good luck, only one of my pets dies in a single match, I can replace that pet with my weakest substitute. And you'll kind of see how that ends up playing out soon, but it plays out relatively well. Okay, so this is relatively simple. I'm going to move on to Crypto Heroes. We only have one dude ready for battling. We're just going to battle in hell. Right now I'm trying to use my potions, get a plus 15% strength potion, and then come back to raid with my team. But we can see how far I get with a plus, I think plus 10% potion I have right now, so not good enough to beat hell. But we're trying. We can get past this round probably, but we die here. And if we had plus 15, we would get to the boss. So I like showing on the stream myself getting to the boss, but you can see how I really do need a plus. So this was plus 10. I have one use left. When it's over, I'll buy another one, hoping for plus 15, and plus 15 gets the job done a lot more efficiently. I mean, I still don't beat it, but I can get to the end. Okay, let's do the claimer ruse. So I think yesterday was a bit over 300 US dollars for a day of farming. It's a bit earlier today, so it's been less than 24 hours, but not bad. Seems like we're around 330 again. So we're going to withdraw the marmaj, we're going to withdraw the paras, we're going to withdraw the ref, and I think we can do 4 if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but let's try 4. I know we can't do 5. That's for a fact. I know you can do 3. We did 3 yesterday. So first things first, it's asking me to do a storage deposit for Pixel token, even though I already have some. That's a bit frustrating. It will get refunded though, but we're still paying gas fees for that. And then it seems like, yes, it will allow me to withdraw 4 tokens at a time. So I think every day we're just gonna call this function once. I think this is a little more fun to say, okay, next time, maybe we're gonna have more Skyward, so we're gonna leave the Pixel tokens there, right? And move through that way. But now that we've claimed all this, things are relatively simple now. We are going to be taking the ref rewards, okay? And we are going to send them to Chloe.near. And then again, as I showed yesterday, Chloe.near, we can double check and make sure it's the right person. Chloe.near will be adding XREF marmaj liquidity with these tokens. So marmaj, Chloe.near already has some marmaj from yesterday. We're going to swap a certain amount of ref to XREF, use the other ref to buy marmaj, and then we will have more XREF marmaj liquidity. We'll send at least 2 shares to the DAO, marmaj DAO, and we will continue that way. Also, actually, I did forget we have some proposals to vote on. Black Stereo DAO has a proposal in. I will increase to 219. I've already looked through this before, so we are going to go ahead and approve this one. Okay, so this is the majority of what we do. We play some games, okay? We farm some tokens. We, stake some tokens to support per Ross as well as we go. Yeah, we send some tokens back to Chloe.near for liquidity and so on. And yeah, and then we don't touch the rest of these tokens anymore. We keep all the rest of these tokens on marmaj.near. So for example, a little bit of marmaj tokens we earned here, a little bit of paras we got back from, again, from staking here. We earned 3.37 paras. So again, if I refresh the page here, you'll see that we actually do have some marmaj, 0.29. We do have some paras, 3.37. And we get the pixel tokens we earn, we leave in our pixel token balance, and the skyward we add. So the next thing here would simply be going to the pools or to our liquidity. Oh, we do have a DBIO farm. We don't earn enough to actually use it though. PXT, add liquidity. Such a small amount, but you know, doing what we can, adding a little bit each day here and there. Tomorrow we'll add skyward. And then yeah, today I'll add extra from the other account. So we're still going. So on my ledger right now, I'm signing transactions for this still, for liquidity add, but we're still going and we're still playing Pixel Pets. And as you can see, we're getting multiple wins in a row with our strongest team. So that's kind of how that works. Based on the leaderboard at the end of the week, you get rewards based on your final positioning or based on how many wins you've had. So it's quite fun. It's a bit repetitive. I hope to add some more, like for example, potions for pets, right? The ability to buy a potion to revive your pet quicker and stuff like that. These things I'm sure will all come into the game. But now that potions have been added for crypto heroes, usually what this team does is they build out features for like one game and then they go back and add it to other games. And so what I'm assuming is that potions will be added soon enough. So here you go, one of our pets died. So instead of going with our next strongest, we're gonna go with the weakest out of our strong characters. Like the ones down here we don't really use. They're just there for, you know, keeping old pets, and like it's like a Pokedex. You don't use every Pokemon in your, you know, Pokedex or in your vault or whatever. You generally use your strongest 6 or whatever, and you add a few in from time to time. So that's kind of how this is. We'll probably still win this, but our weakest, our Goet, might die. But we won with all 3. And then you can see we're able to get 10, 20, 30 matches, 30 wins in a row. Part of the reason this is possible for me as well is because I reduced my rank over time by losing a bit more, leveling up my Gobbler. But as you can see, the Goet died, it was the weakest. Now we're going to go a little bit stronger. So Hypolis. Again, the Hypolis will probably be the first one to die here, but that's okay. The idea is that the other 2 should stay alive, the Hypolis might die, and we're going to work our way up to getting a relatively strong team that we're going to leave off at the end. So as you can see, Hypolis has about 316 defense. In my opinion, defense is the best trait in the game. Defense and then second followed by attack. And so you can see Nox has 401 damage, 383 defense. It is quite a bit better than Hypolis, but we're going to wait to use Nox until after Hypolis is dead. It is not as efficient because, again, I'm only getting experience on, well, it's the first time I'm saying it in this video, but you only gain experience for pets that are not level 100 yet. I think it's kind of frustrating because I don't get extra experience for the pet that's not level 100. I'm actually going to go to the Pixel Dapps server, go to suggestions. So the idea is they gotta upgrade the algorithm a little bit. Ooh, no. Our stronger pet died. So now we're gonna have to use a weird-ish team. Not what we'd have wanted, but hey, this is why the game's fun. This is the RNG, the randomness, the you never know what's gonna happen. It does make it a bit fun. But yeah, so my questions there were simply, it'd be great to have potions for pixel pets. So the ability to, okay, my strongest pet just died. Can I buy a potion to, to level up, what's it called? To bring them back, or a potion, strength potions for pets as well would be super cool. or defense potions to make you not as resistant to certain things. Would be awesome. Little leaderboard, you can see that I am still in 5th. I have quite a bit of a ways, about 100 more points to go to pass 4th. And yeah, I'm going to go back for first place soon. But I will not be going for first place until we can check the announcements channel here. It's right here. Finally distributing the Crypto Heroes rewards for gobblers. So if you can see here, main menu, injured, scroll to the bottom, gobbler. So the higher level the gobbler, the better item I'll get. I keep leveling the gobbler to get a better item. That's why I'm using my weaker characters. Even high polish, I don't actually care about. The only pets I care about are Bachirion. Then we have Krathal, power level 100, training level 10, epic, wonderful. We have Amaphila, power level 79, training level of 10, very good. Level 96, got some more experience to do there. Nox, I love the Nox, power level 97, rare, training level 10. And then, Hypolis, kind of whack, not gonna lie. And then I have some other pets that are actually lower level that I really like. So for example, Archer, power level 99, training level 10, high armor, high damage. And then I have one more down here, the Bloatin. It's common, but high armor, high damage, and power level 10. Training level 4, I do need to train it more, but haven't had the time really to get into that. And then we can do a quick view on ref analytics. Ref has been pumping like crazy, doing very well in my opinion. It was $1 the other day. Now it's going up to 2.3. It was at 2.5 last night, which is pretty cool to see. Love seeing ref doing well, of course. I mean, it's the exchange that we've been experimenting with the Marmaj Foundation for like over a year now. Like you can see, they've been checking their stats since about August. It was about $2. It went all the way up to like $10, all the way back down to $2. And so very excited to see as ref expands and adds more features and all of that. The token price is starting to come up with everything else. It's been quite a while waiting for some of the features like auto routing and being able to add liquidity and swap from your wallet instead of having to deposit. All these amazing advancements have made the exchange so much more efficient to use. So with the price of Near coming down though, the Marmaj token price has come down a bit as well. It's great to see us in 18th place. Would love to continue stepping up a little bit up until like 17th, 16th. I think that what it's going to take for that is a bit more utility for the token, a bit more projects happening. But in my opinion, this will be a lot more, like the market cap of the token will start to grow once we have our in-person workshops. That's what we're really going to be focusing for like the second half of this year. The first half of this year was, getting the token fully set up, like fully distributed. So that was like the first step, adding farming for the token, basic utility, having some long-term events, so short story event, creative events to direct and create the lore of the Marmaj Foundation. But when it comes to how we're actually going to utilize everything we've built on a repeating basis to educate the community, we have events. And so the last Sunday every month, our plan is to have an in-person event. And so the Marmaj workshop, actually we gotta fix this. See, this is how I actually do work, so you can see if you like. So my partner and I have a nice Cloanca work group. And so all I do is I come in here and I tag this. So literally this is how I work, this is how I go live, this is how I get things done. I'll come here, I'll go to my desktop, I say, hey, can you please fix image so it shows in preview? Perfect. And then I'll say that, I'll come back here and I'll keep going. So that's pretty much how we get work done in the DAO. We all have our different tasks that we're in charge of. Me, it's kind of a lot of different tasks, a lot of different hats, but we all kind of work together. But this is the workshop here, and the idea is going to be in person, May 29th. It's going to be at the Community Innovation Lab in Oshawa, Ontario, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, and when you come in, you will be able to learn how to set up a Near wallet. So if you've never done it before, if you're watching this video, you've probably set up a Near wallet before. But if you've never done that, there's actually a, you can click this button, get right there. It's you can DM me for your first 0.1 near, whatever the wallet setup. But we're going to be sending out links right there in person for people to set up a near wallet. Honestly, though, we might even send these emails out before the event. So the idea will be we're going to have a registration. People will register. We'll get their emails and the registration. And then people will be able to get their near wallet before they even come to the event. Okay. Then we're going to explore the use cases of NFTs. So very basic use cases like coming together and uploading art, to having like charity funds where you can like come together as a community, mint some really cool piece, have royalties going to all the people that want to create it, and do things that way. So for example, what we could do is, have everyone come together on an iPad or something silly in a workshop, create some sort of NFT, and then in the royalties, we can just add a bunch of people who actually worked on that NFT. I think as well, one of the cool aspects of NFTs is the fact that, like, with using 3XR, for example, you can just go in, curate some galleries that you like, and you could raise funds for charities that way, for example. So you could actually have a charity DAO that curates NFT galleries and sells them, and the funds go to the artist and the holders of NFT, the artists and the holders of the NFT. But you also get a curation fee when those NFTs sell. So learning about the benefits of DeFi, decentralized finance, we're going to be popping into all of this fun stuff. So when you get your near wallet, that's awesome. You have some gas. When you get some marmaj tokens, that's awesome. What can you do with them? You've received them. You can swap your marmaj for more gas and more near. You can swap your marmaj for ST near and participate in liquid staking to support the security of the network, and also be able to gain financially from DeFi and other types of activities like the marmaj ST near pair. And then you can use those farming rewards like Pixel Token or XREF to either play games like Pixel Pets or Crypto Heroes, or you can use the tokens like REF to deposit into XREF and start owning some of the exchange and getting protocol fees. So that's kind of a quick loop in all of it. And then we're going to teach you how to submit to a DAO. So we have the wonderful marmaj DAO here. It's pretty easy to submit to. So for example, people can just come here and say, hey, I want to deposit 10 near. We're not talking about that kind of submission. We're talking about clicking this big green button saying, hey, I want the marmaj DAO to buy my NFT. Buy my NFT gallery. Okay? You put the link from 3XR in the workshop right here. Boom. Thank you very much. And then you say, hey, this is token number 5 thing that from Let's BB Creative mint base 1 near, okay? And then you say the DAO is going to have to deposit 2.19 because we know all these galleries, we're going to have a guide going up soon, but all these galleries are going to be going up, are going to be minted on the Let's BB, I can't even spell. Oh my gosh. So we know all the tokens are going to be minted on the Let's BB Creative.mintbase1 store.near. We know that they're going to get a token key, which will be added to the Mintbase UI coming up very soon. We know that actually this probably needs to be updated to be above 200. So greater than 200, please. We're going to talk to the Astro team to make this set to 200 probably. I always use 219. You're going to put the link right here in your gallery and you're going to say yes. Propose. So at the workshop, people are going to learn how to come here, go to 3XR, mint a gallery, then put it up for sale on Mintbase for 2.19 near, and then come to the marmaj DAO and say, hey, can you please buy my gallery? Marmaj DAO is going to vote right there during the workshop. They're going to receive 2.19 near, and then they're going to be able to come straight to ref, straight to this swap button, straight here. They're going to be able to say, hey, actually, 2.19 please, or just 2 maybe. I want some gas in my account. So we're going to take 2 near, swap it to W near, right? Then when they come here, they'll be able to say, hey, I got 2 W near. I want some marmaj, but you know what? Let's just do half. Oops, half would be 1. Okay, so they're going to swap 1 of their W near to marmaj. Then they're going to swap 1 of their W near to ST near. Then they're going to say, hey, oh my gosh, let's view some pools. I'm just going to do it manually. So pool 553. They're going to go to pool 553. They're going to say, okay, on my watch list, they're going to add liquidity. They're going to say, hey, I don't know what I have, but I know I swapped half to Marma J and I swapped half to ST Near. They're going to hit add liquidity. They're going to go to their farm. They're going to say, I don't know what I'm doing, but at least know I can stake this liquidity in that farm. They're going to say, I don't know how many shares I have, but they're going to hit the max button, which will probably give them like 2 shares or something like that, probably 1 share actually, which means they will be earning $2 a day, sorry, $2 a week, okay? And they're going to earn 2 pixel tokens and almost 1 ref a week. To me, this is super exciting because this means that when we have our workshops once a month, anyone who comes to the workshop number 1 will be able to come the next month. And if they forgot how to check, and they forgot how to check ref, and they don't know anything what they're doing, they don't know what pixel tokens are for, they don't know what the DAO address is, they don't know how to use XREF, but they just did this. They can come back to the workshop the next month, and we can show them that, hey, you now have 7.5 pixel tokens. So when you go to Pixel Dapps, and let's go to Crypto Heroes, and you go to the market, okay, and you want to go buy, let's see, I like mages. Let's use a mage. And you want to buy some mage armor and start the game off and come join our easy raid. You could actually say, okay, you know what? Here, I can buy this mage robe for 2 pixel tokens. And I can buy, I shouldn't have put armor. I should have just put whatever you want. The strongest gear for mages, right? So with 7 pixel tokens, you got to scroll down a little bit. But here you go. You can buy some rare boots in the game and start playing. You can scroll down and you can buy a pretty good armor for 3 pixel tokens. And so the idea is the first month someone comes into to a workshop, they might be like, hey, I don't know what's going on. I came in, I got a wallet. I might have made a 3XR gallery. I might have, sold the gallery, earned some near, sold half the near to Marma J and ST near, and then started farming. But the next month they come back, when we go through exploring the use cases of NFTs, we're not just going to go through basic things like minting a gallery together. We're going to go through, okay, how do you play Crypto Heroes? How do you play Pixel Pets? How do you start playing the game with the gas fees that you earn in near, and then getting free eggs and hatching them, and then going to the market and selling your pets, and then getting them stronger and training them and all this kind of stuff. So the Gobbler, for example, if you want to buy one, it's 30,000 pixel tokens. That's insane. If you want to check out how much that is, right, you can people can come here and say, okay, what's the value of these assets? Okay, so if I have pixel tokens and I have 30,000 of them and I want to figure out how much US dollars that is, okay, it's going to be annoying. Let's not ledger. That is $1,072. And so if you are an individual who likes playing blockchain games, I got my Gobbler for free. So who knows? Maybe I can sell it for $1,000 to someone. I don't know. But at least this will hopefully provide people some insight into how to get started with Web3 and how they might be able to use Web3 tech and leverage it for social good in their own communities. So of course, we're bring a laptop, bring a mobile phone, bring a pen and paper if you want. We're gonna have tables, refreshments, drinks, some finger foods. Bring a mask when you're going to be inside the venue. When we're sitting down, maybe we're discussing things at a table. Maybe you can take it off. But the idea is wear your mask, come inside. Let's all keep everyone as safe as possible. It's not really for you, of course, wearing a mask. It's for the other people around you. So if we have people coming to the event that are, immunocompromised or whatever other health issues they may have, we want to make sure that we are protecting them. Not really about us protecting ourselves. But yeah, 46 days to the event. You can add it to your calendar now, and we're going to have a registration button coming up very soon before we get to the 30 days in. But yeah, just wanted to give a quick update. I'm meeting Rebecca, one of our DAO advisors, at a co-working space today, which should be very fun. We're going to go over a lot of this stuff. So hope this was helpful for people learning about what our workshop would be about, why are we having a workshop, learning about how we farm our tokens. A lot of the workshop will be based on what I talk about here every day. So when we're talking about how to get a wallet, this is the wallet. Okay, this is the Near wallet. When we're talking about use cases of NFTs and non-fungible tokens, right here every day. These are all NFTs that I use to play these games. When we're talking about the benefits of DeFi, literally everything I do here every day is all funded for the most part through, marketing DAO sometimes, and then through, DeFi, yield farming, and all of the stuff there and the like. So Ref having this new pair has been such a godsend. So thank you so much, Ref, and the Ref community. Appreciate it so much. And then submitting to a DAO. And so again, every day, for the most part, I come here, we show the proposals of the DAO, and we kind of show what's still going on. Actually, we still have more votes to vote on. So I already voted on this one, so let's vote again. So this is, again, is what we're talking about when we say, how would people in the community understand what's going on with the foundation? And that's they understand how to vote, how to propose to a DAO, what vote on a DAO means for us, what the, okay, not in progress, that's fine. What a quorum is, and like how we use the quorum to keep our DAO safe, all these things. Okay, so this is a simple week 11 bounty for crypto heroes. So again, anyone that raids with us gets a bounty of at least 1.19 near, 1.19 marmaj per week. Beauty here is that, where's our server? We don't have an easy raid for this week, but we are, for last week or other weeks, but this week is the first week we actually are trying to get an easy raid set up. So anyone can join under bianca.near and we'll get it going. Okay, sorry, I'm just going through the last votes. I kind of forgot we had them all here. I've already looked at these already. I've already kind of gone through them on chloe.near. Again, marmaj.near is a management address. The entire purpose of it is just to try and manage things from a ledger and hold assets on a ledger. A lot of things actually can't be done on a ledger on the Near blockchain. The simplest one to explain is when you swap, you actually have to select support ledger or don't support ledger. So if you use, you can see here the auto router is being used to go from PXT to Near to that. You can see here if I want to, go from 100 USDT to PIX tokens, it'll use 2 pairs. If I turn off FICO support ledger, it'll only use 1 pair or say, hey, you can't even do that. So that's one of the biggest issues sometimes with using a ledger, and that's why we do a lot of stuff on our hot wallets. But we do want to make sure that we can be as secure as possible with the foundation, and so we do use a ledger wherever and whenever possible. Okay, so this one, Gold and Blue DAO, again, I've already looked through it. If anyone in the community ever wants to look through what we're voting on, what we're proposing, please click through the links and see what each of these groups is doing in the ecosystem. Very broad array of groups and DAOs who are doing creative things in Near. So such a variety. Failed to deserialize unknown variant, vote approve. Okay, so I'm gonna let them know they spelt vote approve wrong. So I'm just gonna come here. So this is how I do it again. I come here, I go to Creative DAO chat. Hey, FYI. Has to be vote approve with a capital. Okay, so just letting, again, so the reason I like using group chats for this is that the person who made the mistake, so actually Tolga, I'm gonna actually tag them. CC, wait, it's pigeon. Squatting. There you go, squatting pigeon. There you go. So the reason I like doing this in the public chat is that yes, obviously Tolga will know and Tolga will switch this and change this, but also everyone else in the community can start understanding that these are the types of issues that can cause issues with proposals. You can think you did it all right. You can start losing your bond if no one votes on this. But the issue is you have to spell everything correctly. If everything's supposed to be capitalized, it needs to be capitalized, and so forth. But that's it. That's all of us I'm going to do. I'm going to finish my coffee. I've been talking way too much. I'm going to go shower. I'm going to take Mika out. Actually, I'm going to take the dog out first. Then I'm going to go shower. And then I'm going to go meet up with Eureka. So hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. I'll be live tomorrow, God's willing. It should be fun. And yeah, we'll continue to see how we can support the Near ecosystem and support everyone who we come in contact with by leveraging Web3 tech. So thanks everyone for coming potentially and listening to this.